3, 2, 1.
Fight, robots, fight.
All right, the first exchange, Buzzkill wins against one half of the Battletots, but it's not over. They're not phased. That mini bot for Buzzkill, despite being probably the largest bot in the arena right now, is putting in some work. We see one half of the Battletots on their head, still mobile, hoping that they can self-right themselves by ramming into the side there, or maybe getting help from a teammate. There we go. And as quick as they're self-righted, they land back on their head again. Buzzkill just taking its time, picking and choosing its hits, letting its mini-bot do a lot of, you know, the heavy lifting for it. Really trying to hone that technique where your mini-bot, which is a control bot, pins you, and then you come in for the kill. All right, half of Battletots appears to have a dead drive. That weapon is powering down. We are now, it's 2 against 1. With Buzzkill fully functional and just one half of the Battletots trying to bring it on home for Team Pandemonium here.
Tap out.
And there we go, we have a tap out. Buzzkill lives to see another match. Congrats to Liam.
Leatherbacks. He is a Team Honeycracked alumni. That is a very prolific team here at NHRL. Now he's rolling with a new crew, and it's an all-new experience for him here at the House of Havoc. Of course, he is going up against a fierce opponent in the form of Nightcrawler. That is a big, heavy hitter. Anything could happen.
Nightcrawler has really impressed me from the hip replacements here, coming out, hitting hard. It's been really fun to watch, really fun proportions. This will be an interesting match.
Robots, fight.
Away we go.
Horizontal versus vertical. The big first hit will tell us a lot how this is going to go.
Look at the mobility on Buzzkill. That is fantastic.
Now the big wheels on Nightcrawler able to absorb that. And there's the weapon to weapon, sending Nightcrawler flying into the blue corner. Back to where they came from.
If Buzzkill can keep that aim up and hit those uprights on either side of Nightcrawler, or come around the back, is even better.
Nightcrawler having a hard time turning. There's so much energy in that disc. The gyro is killing them here. The maneuverability of Nightcrawler really helping them. Can they keep it up?
Now, again, that is a heavy hitting weapon, but the heavier, ooh, wow! That is a bad noise, ladies and gentlemen.
Who is making that noise is the question.
Oh, that noise is coming off of Buzzkill.
Well, that's appropriate.
Yeah, it's buzzing pretty good, and it wants to do a little more killing next.
Oh, and Nightcrawler smoking.
Smoking hard. That appeared to be a left side drive. No, that was a weapon motor. Yeah.
Well, it could have been both.
It looks like
that's
very
the
true.
drive and weapon are down now on Nightcrawler, and a controlled battle for them as they go up against a still fully functional Buzzkill silently going around the arena.
Yeah, it's unnerving how quiet Buzzkill can be. That speaks to the aerodynamics, that speaks to how good the bearings are.
An interesting detail here that may not matter. Buzzkill's second half is down, but Nightcrawler's entire half seems to be down. There's the tap out. Buzzkill moving on.
That is your match. And just before we move on, I want to call out and congratulate them on the excellent Maryland flag swag on their robots. If you're from Maryland, you realize our flag is a cult, and we are all devotees.
I've seen some Honeycrack jerseys as well on that team.
I think once you involve yourself in the Honeycrack world, you never truly leave.
Is that
but let's be honest here, these are both Really impressive, Robots. Creature has every chance in the world to take this home.
Yeah, and if I was going by wrist game, I like that teal moon swatch that Liam's got on. So I'd have to root for him just for that.
Yeah, it's a swag in a manner of speaking. Away we go. Creature deflecting that big hit from the undercutter on Buzzkill.
Creature lifting its arm, keeping it as much as it can out of the way of the damage here. And it'll bring it down when it thinks it's slowed down the weapon on Buzzkill.
Really interesting choice by Buzzkill. They started with their weapon against the floor. They can drive inverted. A lot of times an undercutter going up against a wedge will drive inverted to try and hit a little higher on the arm of their opponent.
Try and hop up there and hit the arm. The arm does look maybe a little bit bent. I don't know if it was taking some hits. It's a, it's a plastic arm there. It's meant to kind of flex instead of break.
I have to jump in here again. It is incredible how quiet Buzzkill is. For a robot with Buzz in the name, this could be operating next to you. You wouldn't know it until you were dead.
Yeah. Silent kill.
Yeah, absolutely. So
now,
far,
where did that mini-bot go?
That's a great question. I don't see it in the ring.
And there's that pin from Creature, getting in there, holding it. This is going to count for control. They're going to back up, and it might even be that, Buzzkill a little stuck, but they let him free.
That's a sportsman-like maneuver. They would have gotten free with an unstickable. Wow! Woo!
Now, I don't know if they requested one, which means that Buzzkill would still have one in the bag if they do still need it.
Almost decapitated.
Now, there's two plastic pieces holding that arm on, and one of them is sliced clear through.
I think it has about half of the two arms remaining.
It's kind of funny watching it wobble.
If that were to go, that could be the end of the match.
That would be quite difficult to come back from. They're going to have a hard time coming back from that even still, but...
Oh, that is a chunk of metal taken off of...
That's, again, the right side of Creature shedding panels. Now the right side of the drive completely exposed.
We've seen this from Creature before. Those welds are the weak point in that shielding superstructure.
It's holding up well enough to send Buzzkill flying time after time, but it is taking damage.
And remember, every time one of those pieces gets taken off, it's revealing more vulnerability. Each progressive hit will be worse than the last.
Can Buzzkill take advantage and take out one of those now exposed wheels? That would turn this fight with 18 seconds left. Creature has decent control here.
So far, there's a good argument for either robot. This will be going to the judges. Let's see if the last moments have some big damage.
Now, the downside of holding your weapon up like that, you're not going to get a lot of aggression just coming in with the wedge and not using your weapon. We'll see how the judges are going to judge that.
Very interesting fight, Adam.
What do you think?
Buzzkill warmed down. Personally, given the damage, given the lack of aggression.
Horizontal versus vertical, a tale of as old as time. Who takes it home tonight?
You know, what we've seen from Buzzkill over and over again, my money's on them. It's not just a horizontal, it's an undercutter horizontal. It's a good geometry for going up against Hooligan. One wrong move and it's over, but at the same time, it could go anyway.
Yeah, this is a match of durability and driving, and both robots pretty good tonight. You know,
5, 4,
I want to see some big hits.
3, 2,
I think we're going to see a lot of small blows and then a couple of really big ones. But we'll see.
That was pretty good.
It wasn't bad. Yeah, but that's kind of what I'm expecting. With that undercutter, it's going to slip under the weapon of Hooligan.
Hooligan getting the worst of the first two engagements here as they dance around each other. The speed of Buzzkill really helping, but now they're upside down, and that's not great.
No, but it can self-right just using that gyro. You see that right there?
Very impressive. Listen to the sound of that drum.
Takes a lot of skill. The drive no longer working on the left side of Hooligan. That's a big deal. This is interesting. You can see Buzzkill circling clockwise. Oh, that's smoking.
I think they spun it up a little bit too hot.
That weapon is down. A drive side is
You
down.
can hear the crowd going wild here as Buzzkill looks to
Smoke
have this one.
pouring out.
Hooligan on. That is the bad kind of smoke.
That is the bad kind of smoke, ladies and gentlemen. This fight is not going to go to the judges. Your winner by knockout any moment is going to be Buzzkill. Liam is going to take home another birthday dumpster on his 21st circumference of the solar system.
Well, I'm happy I got to see some big hits. I think he's going to be happy to take home a golden dumpster as a birthday present.
All the way home. Feels this is a well-deserved win. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Listen, when you show up and your audience spontaneously bursts into song to honor your efforts, what a better way to ring in your 21st birthday.
That's a birthday to remember.
Truly.
Liam, this is an incredible year for the whole Honeycracked ecosystem. The whole team is doing incredible. You guys have really shown your comeuppance this year. Tell me, what is going on behind the scenes?
Well, there's a lot going behind the scenes, and it's not all just me. To get here, I needed the help of all my friends, my family, my mentors who've been mentoring me for many, many years. The support of everybody in the community has just been amazing, and I just wanted to thank everybody for cheering me on. I also want to thank my parents, who I'm so glad were able to be here for their first Norwalk, and I won a dumpster, so that's pretty cool.
21st birthday, parents here for the first time, on a tear, taking a dumpster. That's a 21st birthday. Congratulations, Liam.
Thank you so much.
Happy birthday and congratulations, our 12-pound winner. Let's go!